Alright. Oops. I think I lost some folks here, so I'm gonna figure out what happened. Let's see if we're back up. Alright. We're back up. Sorry about that. Still trying to work out the kinks. I think the connection's slow. I need to just hook it up to my broadband and be done with it, but I'm trying to work off a Wi-Fi connection. So, you were at Albert. Oh, I was at Albert. Oh, I was at Albert. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so we were talking about Joe. I want to say Joe Davila. I don't know if I said Joe Davila, but I just can't bring myself to say Joe Davila. I think that is his name, but I just can't do it, so I'm not going to do it because it's just better if his name's Joe Davila. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Joe Davila. Best offensive male, second team. Okay. Oh, then we also, I lost you guys, but I had been talking about Kicks as a lineup, honorable mention, the entire Kicks lineup, these young guys, I mean they're a fearsome lineup to have to face. If you want to pitch around one guy, you have two more guys behind him that are going to give you trouble, so just on that, I gave the Kicks lineup best offensive male as a unit, monster. Moving right along, best offensive female, Rocio Sandoval from Kicking and Screaming, another Kicking and Screaming award, of course. I think a lot of people know her as Chio. I mean, you just see her play. I mean, she's good. She gets it done. She attacks the ball. And I think throughout the league, that's the biggest thing is a lot of the female players that are decent, they're good. They can catch the ball, but they wait for the ball to come to them. Your better female defensive players are going to be the ones to attack the ball. And she's not afraid to attack the ball. She's not afraid to catch it, so she gets it done. Let me get her over here. I think I got her over here. Sure. I need to get better at switching the pictures, but that will come with time. Next on the list, Michelle Enriquez from Thundercats. If a lot of you guys don't know her, you'll know her by the fact that when you do play Thundercats, and if you don't know who the Thundercats are, they're the squad under Damien. You know, every time a female comes up, you're thinking bunt, short kick. Yeah, there's some blasters out there, but for the most part, you're thinking short. This chick can blast the ball. She's very deceiving. Every time I see her come up, I know better than to scoot up. I actually scoot back because I know she's going to lay one out. So, she's very good offensive female. She gets second team award, best offensive female for that. And then my honorable mention, I know for a fact that nobody will know her except the more hardcore kickball vets, is Sarai Rubio. I think I have a picture of her somewhere. Oh, I don't have an LTA picture on here. I don't have an LTA picture. Damn. I thought I had one. That sucks. Oh well. Sarai Rubio, I had a picture up here for you guys to see. You know, she's playing in the rec league right now. And no matter what anyone says, the rec league does count. It's not as competitive, but there's some folks in the rec league that should be moving up, and they'll get the bug and they'll move up, and it'll be good for everybody. But yeah, they need to move up. But she's awesome and she's quick. She can. Her only problem is she needs to start bunting. I think she likes to kick away, and I think she is a former high school soccer player, which is great. But I think her upside is in bunting, so she needs to get that done. And once she gets that done, she's going to be pretty good. And she needs to come play in the competitive division. I've been trying to recruit her for any squad that I play on for a while. So, Sarai Rubio, LTA. It's the only time you're ever going to hear me say LTA. No, I'm just joking. They're an okay squad. I just give Gabe a hard time. So, moving along, we're going to best defensive male first team. Is going to go to Sosa. I don't want to say his first name because I'm going to butcher it. Herbito, I don't know, but this, you know him as Sosa. And this guy's playing beast, literally. I don't even think he's human. I'm more than sure he's not human. I mean, the guy's amazing. He makes some plays. He's all over the place. He attacks the ball. He's quick. I mean, you can't say enough good things about this guy. I think that's... I mean, aside from Marco, that I can tell you didn't make second team or honorable mention, we'll talk about Marco later. I mean, aside from Marco, this guy is top notch. So first team is going to go to Sosa. Second team, best defensive male. You all know him and love him. Domino. David Fernandez is his real name. I didn't know his real name for a long time, but that is his real name. The guy can work a whole outfield all by himself. You know, he's very deceiving. You know, you go out there and I think the way he's still playing it, he's taking care of like right center, right field. And it's just him. I mean, it's just him out there. And you think, oh, well, there's no one out there. And you blast it out there. And, you know, Domino goes down and tracks it down. So, I mean, he's a seasoned vet. I mean, he's been with the league since the very beginning. And, crowd favorite. Good guy, quick. So that's second team best defensive male. Next up, this came in as a big nomination. I don't know a lot about the guy, but Angel Meza from Kicks. Hey, Sancho's on. What's up, Sancho? Let's welcome Sancho to the program. Sancho. Yeah, but going back to Angel, like I said, I don't know too much about the guy, but he got 2 nominations. And, you know, I mean, good defensive male. I wish I could say more about him. I don't know too much about him, but he came highly recommended. I can tell you that much. Very highly recommended. So watch out for him. He's on the Kick squad. Let's go back to Kicks over here. Hold on. Boom. Back to Kicks. There they are. And good guy. Check him out. Be surprised. Now heading down to best defensive female. Pretty much another KNS award to Nadia Morales. Easily the female kickball veteran. Here she is in this picture. She's the nice young lady wearing the black shirt. She's been with the league since its inception. She's pretty much the standard for female kickball players. She's played with Balls and Dolls. She's played with some other offshoot teams, and now currently resides with KNS. Probably the best fit for her because she's very competitive. She likes to win, and she fits on that team because she's a good player. 2000 K. Yeah, they're yeah, there are a lot of KNS awards here. I mean, they're a good team. They're a good team. But, you know, hopefully putting out this list, you know, we'll get some more nominations. You know, only so many pairs of eyes can see everybody play, but these are the marquee players. But I think more people will take an interest, and we'll start getting some more nominations. And I have some other folks that are going to be covering the rec league and stuff like that, so I'll talk about that at another time. So now, oh, here we go. Here's a KNS, not a KNS member. Second team best defensive female, Ashlyn Decker. She plays for Drinkers with a Kicking Problem. I want to say I have a photo. Boom, there we are. She's a tall female in the back. Um, she should get just best all-around female right under Nadia, but just for now, best defensive female, Ashleen Decker, Drinkers with a Kicking Problem. I hear they might not come back. I hope they do come back. They had a couple of good seasons. I mean, I hear there were some good smack talkers on that team, but I think if anything, they're a bunch of UTEP kids, so they have the talent to go far. Hopefully, they come back. But just her alone, if the team doesn't come back, I hope she catches on with somebody else because she's a very good player. And then rounding up honorable mention, back to another KNS, Kelsey Masters Delgadillo, engaged to Mr. Rick Delgadillo. No, I don't know if they're engaged, but they might be. But, another good, just clutch female player attacks the ball. Johnny on the spot. I don't know what the female version of that is. Maria on the spot, maybe? I don't know. You never know. But she's good. Honorable mention. Any team will be lucky to have her. And she's sponsored by Western Playline, so that's good. Alright, moving along. The only two specialty positions we did were best catcher and best pitcher. Both are defensive positions, obviously, but they're the higher marquee positions. So we went ahead and we separated them. Third base, first base maybe, but for sure, best catcher, best pitcher we did. And we'll look to do maybe third base and first base in the future, and coach and all that. So best catcher, first team, we went ahead with Marco Gallegos, KNS, another KNS, who didn't play this season, is still injured with a torn ACL. He's going to be on their roster this season in the hopes that he'll be ready come playoff time. But even though he didn't play last season, to not include him on the list would be a crime. Because when you think catcher, you think two names really, but this is one of the top names you think of. And Marco should always also go on